Hello there, Gemini. Welcome to Dragon Tail Tarot. My name is Ariel, and this is your March 2021 Tarot, Astrology, and Oracle reading. We are going to be getting into a nice full message using several different card decks to get you a full picture of the messages and guidance that you will be bringing in for the month of March. I hope you guys are all doing great. It is always wonderful to have you here at the channel, and thank you for visiting with me today. If you haven't yet done so, I do invite you to reach out there, hit that subscribe button, and join the Dragon family. Just a few quick notes before we start. These are general readings. They're not going to resonate with every single Gemini out there, so please take what makes sense and leave the rest behind. If you're interested in a personal reading with me, would like any information on the card decks that I use in my sessions, or would like to leave a donation for the channel, all those links and information are down below in the description box. So let's go ahead and get started, Gemini. I'm going to pull some oracle cards to start out with a few major themes for your month of March 2021. Dear angels, spirits, divine beings of light, guardians, ancestors, and helpers and healers, please be with our beautiful Geminis as we read for them for March 2021. Bring through any messages, guidance, and intuitive communication that you need to share with them. Thank you as always for your help and assistance. Nice, very nice. We have the card of new beginnings. Look at that. That is your key theme, key word for this month of March 2021 is new beginnings. Let's pull into a numerology card. Let's get a number and another theme coming through there. Ooh, Gemini, this is getting good. Follow your dreams, number 85. So to me, 8 is a number of manifesting, strength, courage, things being made real, and balance, right? 5 is about energy, action, sometimes challenging, but also brings a lot of sparks and a lot of firepower. So let's get into a chakra and crystal card now. Ooh, and we have the hematite. Very nice, very grounding kind of stone. This is good for the root chakra, and it increases your mental strength. So Gemini, a piece of hematite placed around your environment or worn somewhere on your person would be a great idea because it's going to give a lot of grounding, not only to the root chakra, but also to that third eye. It really helps strengthen your focus, your mental determination, and that's perfect for you because you are ruled by that communicative planet of Mercury. So we do have a very nice lineup starting us out with energy of new beginnings, following your dreams, and stay grounded and focused on your goals. Very nice. All right, so let's put these over to the side. We're going to just take a peek at our astrology chart here. We're going to go through a few of the movements of the month. So here we are in the month of March. Starting out, we do have the Sun, Venus, and Neptune traveling along in the sign of Pisces. I will say, Gemini, that that is a more challenging planetary lineup for you because the sign of Pisces is a square, which is a challenging aspect in astrology. So you may feel the pressure, you may feel the sparks, and this could be helping to fuel your dreams. Definitely that's the positive side of this. So even if you feel challenged, a little stressed, you have that feeling of pressure or really needing to get things done, just remember that the opposite side of that is that it does help to spark your dreams and your ambitions. Now the Sun will be moving out of Pisces into the sign of Aries on the 21st, and Venus will be as well on the same day. They're both moving from Pisces to Aries. So that's definitely going to ramp up your energy. That's a very positive sign for you. So I think that's going to help your overall momentum get moving again. The new moon will be in Pisces on March 13th. That starts a new progressive energy in our lunar cycles of building and manifestation. The spring equinox also arrives on that same day that the Sun moves into Aries on that 20th, 21st, depending on your time zone. The nice thing that's really happening at the beginning of the month as well is we have Mars moving out of the slow and steady sign of Taurus into your own sign, Gemini. So you will definitely be feeling a boost of action, activity, firepower. You may have just tons on your mind to say, and you may feel that you have to say it with a lot of assertiveness, aggression almost. Don't be surprised if you get into some arguments or conflicts. And if you don't want to go there, just be mindful of how you use your words during the time of Mars in Gemini. We also, of course, have our full moon at the end of the month. That will be in the sign of Libra, and I believe that will be very positive for you as well, because Libra is a fellow air sign, and it will be bringing us to a lot of balance and a lot of conclusions of fairness and harmony. So let's go ahead and get into your tarot here, Gemini. We're going to be using the Angel Wisdom Tarot. I've been using this one lately. I absolutely love it. I hope you enjoy it as well. We'll be using that for the main spread and clarifying with the Light Seers. Dear angels, dear divine, let's see what we have for our Geminis in the tarot. We're going to do a full Celtic cross for them and bring through whatever messages, whether it's about love, career, life path, whatever you want them to see for this month of March ahead. Yeah, ooh, I do. I feel this fire for you guys. There's some fire sparks going on for our Geminis. Right at the center of this Celtic cross, we have this King of Wands. To me, this is super powered, fiery Aries energy. So when this, when the Sun's transit, Venus transit, all of that starts going into the sign of Aries, I think that your energy is going to come up very strongly. I also feel that those sparks are happening as well because of that square, that friction that all this Pisces energy is throwing your way. But this is about taking the lead, going after what you want. Don't be afraid to step into the spotlight. This could lead to some public speaking or, bigger communication as well for you, Gemini. And look at that, we have our Five of Wands. When I was looking at the astrology for you, I was actually thinking about this card in the tarot, the Five of Wands, because, you could say that this is a tussle card. It's a little bit of conflict, a little contact. The thing that's tough about this is that, like I said, it can lead to those arguments and those, fiery, conversations. But at the same time, it can be positive because it gets things moving. It gets people motivated. It gets those sparks flying that are very, very important. So use your passion, use it wisely, because Gemini, this will be a month where there's a lot of firepower in your action, communication, and the way that you're working. So immediate past, we have this Eight of Pentacles. I do feel that you've been, really slow and steady, whether you're enjoying that or not. For some of you, you're like, yeah, it's okay. I can stick with something. I can stay the course. For some of you, that's with a job. For some of you, it's, going to school or studying a new subject. But it's definitely that slow and steady wins the race, putting in the consistent effort towards something that you truly want to achieve. You've really been doing that. And on top of that, yes, look at this. The Tower card. Ooh, so there's been a lot of unexpected bumps and twists and turns along the way. We did have Mercury in retrograde last month. That is your ruling planet. So that can definitely throw some hitches in the action. But the Tower card is ruled by Mars, guys. And that Mars energy has really been doing a number on you because it's been moving through your universal 12th house of Pisces, which honestly makes it really hard to get things moving, to get things going. Over the last month and a half, you may have really felt like you were just dragging through the mud, like things just would not move very quickly. And then all of a sudden, it's like you're going to feel a little bit shot from a cannon, for some of you, because with Mars moving into your sign on March 5th, totally changes the energy, takes it out of that very sleepy 12th house into that very immediate first house, and that's the Aries house. So just giving you that heads up. Going into the immediate future, we do have the Awakening card. This is the same as the Hanged Man card from the traditional tarot. So this is a temporary pause for reflection and insight, seeing things from a different perspective. It may be a little bit of waiting, a little bit of a challenge, a spiritual challenge to get to a new place of ascension and enlightenment, but it's certainly worth it. Whatever you need to let go of, over the course of this month, Gemini, definitely let it go, because, this is a Neptune ruled card and it is about release. It's about release. And look at that. On top of it, it's clarified by the Magician. That's one of your power cards. It's a Gemini, Mercury, Virgo energy. So I do feel that you're releasing anything that you don't need, and whatever isn't serving you anymore, so that you can come into this new reality. The Magician is all about taking your talents, your abilities, your gifts, and creating a new manifestation for yourself. What you're focused on inside subconsciously is this Three of Cups. So you really do want more joyful time, more socializing time. You're probably missing your friends. There's a lot of things, of course, as you know, going on in the world that are preventing or inhibiting social gatherings, or getting together with people as much as you would like. But you are very focused on trying to maintain those close connections in your community between your friends, family, etc., however that you can. Very important to you. Oh yeah, and the Two of Swords is on top of it. So surely there are things that are pulling at you. You might feel like you really want to go somewhere, but you can't. Really want to talk to somebody, but they're at a distance, and you'd really rather talk to them in person than, over text or email. Oh my goodness. So there's definitely going to be some decisions that you're working on making. And a lot of the time, Gemini, during the course of this month, it's better to just go ahead and forge ahead and make those decisions rather than procrastinating or overthinking about them. Crowning the spread, message from Spirit, is our Knight of Pentacles, a very beautiful card. Talk about nice, slow and steady wins the race energy. So make your plans, map out your strategy here, know the course of action that you want to take. Their Aries energy is going to encourage us to jump into things very spontaneous, very impulsive. But to me, this Knight of Pentacles is saying, have a plan. Have a plan. Be prepared. That way you're going to make it to the finish line, even if it takes a little longer than you might have anticipated. And look at that 10 of Cups. So playing the long game here to your bliss and emotional, spiritual fulfillment. Absolutely. If you plan out your course of action, pay attention to the details. Don't rush. Don't rush. Action will happen. Action's going to happen, Gemini. It may be a little slower than you think, but the results will be so much better if you do that legwork first, because the 10 of Cups is a card of pure bliss, joy, happiness, things working out in your favor. So let's go ahead and get some advice on how to approach all of this. A lot of messages coming through here. Ooh, very nice. I feel a lot of energy of new beginnings here for you, Gemini. I really do. So the suggested approach is our Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is all about passionate new beginnings, fiery new energy, vitality, life returning, amazing new opportunities, optimistic action. This is beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, don't worry if the action seems kind of slow or if it takes longer. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Things are going to start to return to you. Ooh, yeah, Four of Pentacles. I mean, you've been holding on for a while. You really have. And, like I said, again, it's really bringing in that balance of taking action, but also kind of being a little practical, having a plan, not spending every coin you have. That's important. Pace yourself. Pace yourself. What you need to know, here's our High Priestess card coming in. I feel like the lunar cycles will be very important. I'm looking at the little new moon that was in that Ace of Wands card. The new moon will be in Pisces on the 13th, and I think that will be an even better time to start launching into new beginnings, starting new adventures, etc. But listen to your intuition. The High Priestess encourages us to meditate and reflect, to discover the soul's true desires. Gotta balance. Like I said, it's like pacing yourself. Gotta balance things out. On top of it, we have the Queen of Swords, and she definitely makes decisions from that more intellectual place there, Gemini. So again, it encourages you to have a plan. She's also about Libra energy. So have a plan that's in balance, that's harmonious, that's fair to you and others. And don't put up with people or things that are wasting your time, that or you know, really detrimental to your overall progress. So here in the hopes and fears position, we have the Five of Pentacles. To me, this can bring in some fears or concerns about finance, but mostly this is a card where it's very important to change our perspective. We do not have to stay left out there in the cold, feeling alone and unincluded if we don't want to. So don't let negative thoughts manifest into negative realities. That's a big part of this. Instead, try another doorway, another solution. Yeah, because here we go. Nine of Swords. There could be a lot of worry, a lot of anxiety about how to proceed. What's the best use of your finances, your resources? That could be a really big part of this. But yet again, because this is in the hopes and fears position, I feel like this is mostly something that comes about as a result of, you know, overthinking, over worrying, criticizing yourself too harshly, all that kind of thing. So do your best to reflect and let go of thoughts and worries that are not good for you, okay? It's a good time to do meditation work, Gemini. We all struggle with the machinations of the mind, and you are a sign of the mind. So it is very important for you to have discipline in that realm. On the outcome card, though, we do have our Empress, and that is super, super positive and overflowing with abundance and blessings. So I really do feel like things are going to turn out in a positive direction for you, Gemini. So don't give in to those fears. Don't give in to those worries. Again, we've got a lot of balance between taking action and also having a plan around action, but this is giving birth to your dreams. You know, the Empress is Venus ruled. You might even be coming deeper into your own when we hit that, you know, Taurus season, which she is about. But she's also Libra energy, which is going to be our full moon on the 28th. So I do feel that overall this is a month of blessing. Just make sure you have a plan. Use your words and your energy wisely. And those are the best courses of action for you for this month of March. Yes, Two of Pentacles. Take things one day at a time, y'all. Keep it in balance. Find joy in the journey each step of the way. Don't worry too much about, oh, what's coming next? What's coming next? Don't worry about that. Stay one step at a time on the path. Enjoy each day. Enjoy each moment of the process. On the bottom, yes, we have this Three of Wands. So there is that energy of letting certain elements come to you rather than chasing them down. And we have the Sun coming out. So Gemini, that's a super positive card. You know that if you've been watching tarot for a while. The Sun is always just abundant joy, happiness, optimism, and vitality returning to you. So let's get into an affirmation for you. I'm going to pull one spirit guide from the Keepers of the Light Oracle for Gemini, March 2021. Ooh, one of my very favorite spiritual guides to work with is Lord Ganesh. Infinite abundance. Ganesh clears away obstacles. That's a big thing. Obstacles, things that are in the way. So obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connections are increasing. I'd highly recommend working with Ganesh. He is amazing. Really, really powerful energy of clearing obstacles and making the pathway clear. Definitely the road opener. So absolutely, Gemini, have a wonderful month of March. I'll be seeing y'all again very soon. Take care.